Hello everyone, welcome to my Royal Family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The exquisite beauty of King Charles Gardens at Highgrove House, which have been under the monarch's vigilant care for decades, draws a large number of tourists each year. The King, who is well known for his love of the great outdoors and for utilizing sustainable gardening techniques to create stunning green areas, has always played a key part in the design of his gardens. Ever after ascending to the throne, William has also focused on the gardens at Sandringham, designing a new topiary garden in his Norfolk home that is climate-friendly. This time of year is ideal for planting, as many enthusiastic gardeners know. If you want to elevate your own green space and add plants befitting a member of the royal family, then you might consider these 3 suggestions from one of his gardeners. Team member Jack Stooks of Highgrove Estate gave fabulous an explanation of his top 3 plant suggestions for anyone wishing to upgrade their garden design while staying within a budget. It's crucial to take into account various plant levels when planning your garden in order to maximize available space, especially if your outdoor area is limited. The royal gardener says that a clematis would always be his first choice when trying to add height to your landscape. I always advise getting something as tall as possible, like clematis, which are excellent. The Montana clematis thrives when planted near walls or fences. They typically prefer pink or white flowers. Once established, they simply keep coming back year after year. These gorgeous climbers won't break the bank either, according to Jack, who notes that at the upper end they go for roughly £10. However, if you keep an eye out the next time you're grocery shopping, you can frequently score a great deal on these and acquire them even cheaper. Hydrangea Annabelle is the second plant that the royal gardener suggests. When it comes to the type of soil that it requires, this variety is a little less picky than others. While most hydrangeas require ericaceous soil, this particular variety can thrive in any type of soil and still produce an exquisite display of large, dome-shaped white flowers. What that tends to do is it tends to just increase in size and get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you can actually start chopping bits off and having plants from the parent, says Jack, who also thinks it's a great way to spread the passion of gardening. After that, you may tell someone, "Oh, I love your plant," or "Here's the baby," and you can share it with your loved ones. This means that, in addition to being affordable for your own garden, it will also help you save money on future gifts. Lavender is a perennial favorite in British gardens, and Jack's final suggestion is no exception. Tough, vibrant, and adding a delightful fragrance to your garden, this plant is a huge favorite among pollinators and will draw much-needed wildlife to your yard. According to Jack, lavender is a low-maintenance plant that doesn't require a lot of attention or watering. As such, it's an excellent choice for a beginner gardener, and they will provide excellent results for you year after year if you plant them in the proper location, not too damp, but in a bright area. There are just 3 plants you need to get started if you want to design a garden fit for a king, and the greatest news is that they'll all only cost you less than £10. Despite their royal rupture, King Charles has always left the door open for Harry, but a royal analyst claims that Meghan is toxic. The Duke undoubtedly wants to see his father when he returns to the UK in a few days to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games. Harry will attend the Wednesday, May 8, service of Thanksgiving at St. Paul's Cathedral, according to a representative for Invictus Games. 10 years have passed since the first Invictus Games were held in London in 2014, underscoring the positive impact that sports can have on people's lives. You wouldn't want Meghan's reception to overshadow the service's message. The Duke's first visit to Britain since Princess Kate revealed on March 22 that she is undergoing cancer treatment will be this transatlantic journey. Along with their kids Archie and Lilibet, wife Meghan's participation has not yet been confirmed. I never thought that Meghan would come over because of the hostility towards her here, but one has to emphasize that it's obvious from the opinion polls. royal analyst Richard Fitzwilliams said to The Sun Online. Naturally, you would receive unflattering headlines, but that is related to the Sussexes' actions over the previous 4 years. Meghan is poisonous. Mr. Williams, if she isn't coming, it's highly doubtful, but it's not a given. Meghan's reception would overshadow the message of the service, and you wouldn't want that. Meg has accompanied Harry to his games in Sydney, Dusseldorf, The Hague, Toronto, and the Vancouver launch party 1 year out. She did attend Queen Elizabeth II's funeral in September 2022, but since then, she has not been sighted in the United Kingdom. Additionally, she declined an invitation to the King's coronation because it fell on Archie's 4th birthday. Soms further reunion. So far as Harry is concerned, yes, undoubtedly I would have thought he would want to see his father, the royal expert said, raising the potential that the Duke and King Charles may have a face-to-face meeting. The royal specialist discussed Harry's dramatic 24-hour transatlantic flight shortly after the King's cancer diagnosis was made public. Charles, meantime, was sighted for the first time today following Harry's declaration of his return to the UK and His Majesty's announcement that he would resume his official duties. Harry has always had the King's door open, but that doesn't guarantee that he would always be welcomed. Mr. Fitzwilliams. Despite Harry's fervent request for increased protection, Mr. Fitzwilliams stated that seeing his father would not be a problem. We know security regarding Harry and Meghan, and the children would be dealt with on a case-by-case basis. I would find it extraordinary if they wanted to see the King that there would be a problem. Even whether Harry could well come back over again on several occasions was questioned by the expert. The King has always kept the door open to Harry, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he would invariably get a warm reception, said Fitzwilliams. It will require some time, but it's obvious that things have altered dramatically in the last several weeks. Depending on how you define reconcile, I don't think it would be too difficult. I think there's a long way to go before Harry is bringing over Meghan and the children. This year, when he began to resume his duties, the King was spotted at the Buckingham Palace garden party, which was also held on May 8. However, the glamorous outdoor party is scheduled from 3 to 6 p.m., and the Invictus Games service goes from 5 to 6:30 p.m., so it seems unlikely that Harry and the King will meet in person at either event. Deep rigging. But things might be different if Harry and the Prince and Princess of Wales decide to get back together. We don't know, but Catherine is receiving preventative treatment for cancer, and it's undoubtedly a very difficult time for her. It's highly unlikely that she would want visitors who might be controversial in any way, whatever the intention, stated the royal expert. He and William have a really deep split that I don't think will be healed right now. The Sussexes aren't trusted by the royal family. Toxicity, MEG. Mr. Fitzwilliams went on, Meghan is poisonous. At this point in time, I'm not suggesting that the Sussexes would assault the royal family. But what is very, very clear is that if they want to build trust, they have a long way to go. Many experts have expressed grief over the brothers' severe disagreement, recalling the formerly really tight bond the royal family had. Harry was formerly supposed to serve as Prince William's chief counselor, according to Charles Ray, who made this revelation on The Sun's royal exclusive program. He asserted that Diana's heart will be broken by the strained connection. They were really near. And for that reason, they're now so far away, which is just depressing, he remarked. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.